Today I'm with Amanda and Oscar. Amanda, how old are you?
I'm 28.
Oscar?
28 as well.
And how long have you guys been out here in the streets of Phoenix using blues?
Well, you want to speak first? You want to say first? Ladies first.
It's been a year now that I've been homeless, but I'm not homeless anymore now, but out here like using it. It's been like ongoing for like 5 years now.
Me, I've been out here for like almost, like on and off as well though. But I consider it being homeless, but I've been on the streets probably for about 3-4 years now. But I've been using like heroin. Started off doing heroin when I was 19. And switched to blues when I was 24. So in total, I've been using since I was like 10 years now almost. Yeah, 10 years now. Almost 10 years.
What's the biggest difference between H and blues?
Asian blues.
Blues are stronger.
Yeah, they're way stronger now. And plus, I see that it probably aged me more faster than usual, you know, like and my health condition as well. I don't feel like I can run as fast as I can before. Like, I feel like I'm dying inside, you know, literally. But as soon as I start doing, like, you know, get recovery, I see a change in me, like, you know, getting healthier again, but still at least some damage, you know. You can't fix something that's broken, so just bandage it for now. But yeah, that's for me, that's how, the way I see it.
Yeah.
My perspective of it.
Well, I don't know. My health is like.
Like
last year I did. Christmas Day I was in surgery. They had to they had to drain a bunch of fluid from my kidney because I didn't even know my kidney was failing, and I had appendicitis also, and I didn't know. I was just ignoring the pain, and I was just out here running around, and I was in a tent with people like that. I would never be in a tent. That's like weird, you know. But I was in a tent with people, and I would stay in a sleeping bag all day, and because I was in pain, I would just throw up and have diarrhea, and then they would just take care of me. And you know, luckily there's nice people out there, like, you know, but we also use. That's why we have stuff in common, is that we use. And but it was just like, I think about it, like last year I wouldn't be able to walk around or nothing. And
so that how you decided to use the blues instead of like your health condition as well. You know,
well, I got out of prison. Okay, I went to prison for 3.5 years. And when I got out, like, I was clean and everything from heroin. I also used heroin when I was younger, you know. And I wanted to find heroin. I couldn't find heroin anymore. And they're like, these are the same. So I remember I had an ex-boyfriend. He would just, you know, he would give it to me, and he would have it, and I just did it because he did it. And then I got addicted that way.
So now you're being abused too by your ex-boyfriends, man.
Yeah, that too.
Because the drugs are, yeah, but that's not my, it's fun to talk about, so, but it still hurts me about our past, though.
What I'm noticing a lot of young people out here in the streets. What's the youngest a person that you guys have seen out here?
10.
10 years old?
Yeah.
Maybe probably 16 or 15-year-old he was.
This little boy, I was like, what? Like, how old are you? And I'm seeing him like pull out a tray and everything. I'm like, what the hell? I'm like, what? Where's your mom, dude? Like, for real. And every time, and that other girl, this is a girl out here. She's 16.
Oh yeah.
She's always trying to come and sit with everybody. I'm like, no, or we get up and leave, because, you know, if a cop comes in, we're gonna get charged for the little girl being there. You know what I mean? Like, you know, we also respect, you know, kids around us too. Like, we're not like, because there's some people that just don't care. Like, if I'm gonna smoke, I'm not gonna smoke around anybody. You know what I mean? I'm gonna make sure I'm hidden, especially like around businesses and stuff like that, because you know, that just messes with their businesses. Like, we're not trying to, like,
just
like disrespectful.
Yeah, just homeless doesn't mean like we're disrespectful or anything like that, or like see people with, like, you know, dirty people. We try to stay clean every day, you know.
Yeah.
Like, we don't like looking dirty or anything like that. It's just there's people that actually like become homeless that start caring about their life, but we still have hope for our life, so we try to just push it every day. But, you know, hopefully, you know, we want to get sober, but, you know, but that time, that time's gonna come soon. So it's just whenever it matters time when we feel like it.
Yeah.
Well, that's my part. But yeah, when I see like 15-year-olds, 16-year-olds smoking, and it hurts, you know, when you find out how old they are. But I also push them away because, you know, like, I'm not a piece of crap person, and my mom, no, but I'm not a piece of crap person, and, you know, like, to be smoking with the kid, you know, and plus I know the law, so I'm still a law-abiding citizen in some ways. But, you know, like, I still have my respect, and what do you call that word?
Morals.
Morals. There you go, morals. You know, with society. So.
You mentioned you have hope.
Yeah.
What does your future look like, Oscar?
My first thing is, you know, obviously, my biggest dream and hope is, like, you know, we get engaged and married, and you know, we've been through everything together here. You know, like up and downs, and we've seen our struggles here, and you know, we both cried and we bring ourselves up. So another hope is, you know, just go. I mean, we now we're not homeless because we're trying to take this step now to, you know, to get clean. So we live in my mother's house right now. So, you know, and we always had the opportunity. So we're just looking to, you know, stay clean now whenever we go to detox and go to rehab, and you know, hopefully, you know, I want to become financially stable, and you know, hopefully, I mean, first thing first, you know, get a card so I can keep moving for a job, to get a job, or to keep a job. And my biggest thing is too as well, you know, finish all my, you know, like all probation and everything I need to complete with the law.
What does your future look like, Amanda? What do you want it to look like?
Well, before I got with him, I was by myself, you know, like I tend to be by myself because like I've always been called a runner, or I'll hide because I don't want to get like hurt by people because I don't know, I didn't have the best like childhood because my family sucked, so I love them, but whatever. But it looks good right now to me. I feel like we would be having a baby like right now, but coming.
When I was in jail too, you know, unfortunately.
Yeah, this was what, a couple weeks ago? No, that happened a month ago. But he just got out a couple weeks ago. We were at a bus stop, and there's this white truck that likes to go around and throw things at people, water bottles. He have his BB gun, paintball, whatever. And whoever's at the bus stop, they'll shoot him. Well, out of all people that are there, I'm standing there and I have my, you know, I'm pregnant, and he threw a water bottle that was unopened at my stomach, forcefully, like, you know, from a truck. Well, I thought like I peed myself, but it was the water, and pretty much killed the baby.
The baby was suffocated in your stomach.
So my condolences for your loss. Yeah. That shouldn't happen. People shouldn't be driving by and hurting people, regardless, right?
Just because we're out there, like, you know what I mean? That's not cool.
That's definitely not cool, and a shame on them. Next time, try to get their license plate, call the police.
Well,
let me know, yeah. And then I'll post it on here, and we'll get that person, right?
Definitely keep an eye out still for that truck, so.
That's not right to do
it's
that.
Sad, you know, like.
You guys are people. You guys are humans, right?
Yeah,
you shouldn't be degraded or.
Exactly,
or,
you know. Exactly.
I know right now it's probably not the best time to have a kid and all that. And I already have other kids too, but I don't know. I kind of felt like it was gonna help us turn around. Maybe it was you know, I was like, man, this could be our blessing. This could be like the one, or this could help me redeem myself as a mom, you know.
But that shouldn't be the way of thinking. So I mean, saying like, don't get a kid while you're pregnant. You know, while you're doing drugs. You know, just. You know, hopefully, you just first find yourself, how to love yourself. Then from there, just moving on forward. You know, because first thing first is, I feel like you have to learn how to, you know, learn about yourself. You know, learning about your emotions and identify what they are. You know,
what makes you angry, stuff
yeah,
like that.
and like, you know, identify why you feel angry. You know, because my reason is because every time I realize my emotions, and then, you know, another thing is, you know, you hear this in AA meetings a lot. You know, like, you know, you're powerless, and you know, find higher power greater than yourself. And I never understood that, you know, just to like, you know, it took me a couple of years to understand it, but that's why I always have hope, you know, and I just gotta, you really have to find something that's something greater in yourself, you know, like, honestly, because that's the only way you feel like, you know, some type of sense, some type of peace for yourself, so.
Amanda, Oscar, my last question to you guys is, you both started heroin at a very young age.
Mm-hmm.
What advice would you give to young people that are curious the way you guys were curious at a young age? At that age, most people are in school, right. College, girlfriend, boyfriend, right? They're not really thinking about hardcore drugs like that, right? But unfortunately, you and me, we're both seeing young people out here, right? Skipping H and going straight to these blues, which are very addictive and dangerous, and
and dying.
They're dying every day. And the most dangerous thing is that they're very cheap now, and they're very accessible, right? It costs $1, $2, $3.
Exactly, $1.
So, what advice would you guys give people that are thinking about coming out here?
It's like, just know that, you know, your parents will be burying you before you bury them. So, you know, you don't want to bury. You know,
but you can't really say nothing. Like, honestly, okay.
Oh, yeah, that's true. That's true.
Like, I look at it? Okay, when I was 16, when I was 12, when I started doing stuff.
I used to hate them people telling me that.
I didn't listen to nobody. I knew everything. You know what I mean? I can tell, and I do, and I try. And I'm like, well, you know, even though I'm doing it, like I am being a hypocrite, but I'm like, please, you know what I mean? Like, I wish I knew you know, what I knew, you know, like at your age, or like,
Yeah.
I don't know.
I know what you're
I just
saying.
know that like it's hard to tell anybody anything or any type of advice
Uh.
because it's just gonna go one year out the other.
Yeah,
Because
and they take it the wrong
when
way.
you're- especially that way, and then they're also teenagers. They're not gonna listen.
Yeah.
And it kind of sucks to say it this way, but me, I mean, it took me to live it. And
But everybody's situation is different. Just find a hobby. Do something. That doesn't do involved with drugs.
surround yourself with people.
Yeah,
that,
surround people, positive people.
Yep.
Don't not people who do drugs, and don't trouble yourself with people that will bring you to negativity, or to bring you like breaking the law, and to bring you too close to death. So you surround yourself with positive people and stay healthy. That's because those are things I wish I could do.
I have advice for people that are like trying to help people, like, so
Don't
like,
use- yeah.
let's say
Don't
like
say
a
you
school
statements as
teacher
well.
or somebody that's like a social worker or something, whatever.
Mm.
I feel like they need to do a lot more for the kids that are in trouble, that are troubled, because like they, a lot of them go through things that we don't know that they're going through, and they're scared to tell us about it. And sometimes people go wrong about it, where they push them to do that point. Like me, I was going through counseling as a child, whatever. A lot of things happened to me when I was younger, and my dad died. My mom's never been there. My mom put us through a lot of shit, and like what I needed was, I don't know. I feel like people need to do more about situations like in the family, like the family needs to, like family secrets and stuff like that. Like my dad's Mexican, my mom's German, so my dad's family is very like, okay, stop it, and I'm like, no, and so I wanted to do drugs as a kid.
Right.
I wanted to try it because I wanted to hide all my emotions.
Right.
Like I feel like they need to make things more comfortable for kids to come out with their emotions and their feelings.
There's trauma that you experience at a
Right.
young age, and
Right.
that's the way you dealt with it,
Right.
right? And so
Exactly,
you're saying
exactly.
there should be some type of in
Something.
school
Yeah,
or
schools,
something
yeah.
to
Where
talk
they're
about
comfortable
trauma.
to talk about things, because
Yeah.
I know that's my biggest issue was me as a child, and
Yeah.
my family bullying me because my skin's white.
Yeah, that's fucked up.
Yeah,
That's
but,
that's
like-
excuse my language. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say thank you very much for opening up and sharing your guys' story. There's always hope for redemption, right?
Right.
There's always hope for recovery for
Of
both
course,
of you.
of course.
You guys seem like good-hearted individuals that just got stuck at an early age,
Right.
but you're still fighting
Oh,
to
yeah.
to regain that sobriety and live a better life.
Oh yeah, definitely.
And heal some of that trauma that you both have. There's some trauma with you too, Oscar. That's
Yeah,
why
yeah.
you're using this to cover it up, right?
Mhm. Oh yeah, of course.
But
No,
hopefully
definitely.
you guys can remain solid for each other and help each other overcome this. I'm gonna hand you my card with my name and number, so you can
Okay.
call me if you ever need a rider treatment or need somebody to speak to. Okay?
Oh, yeah, definitely.
I'm also
Thank
gonna hand you this donated goodie bag, a blessing bag from one of my
Wow.
subscribers. Her name is Shorty. Are those some items that you could use?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, man. Like, see, okay, one thing is food comes first. That's what me and her also. So we never go for drugs first. We go for food first. So
Yeah,
what?
we always get like
we
food and stuff like
prefer
that.
eating than doing drugs. You know what I'm saying? So there's a lot of good people out here. So it's always good to see people donate things,
Feel
and
that.
there's nothing wrong with donating food and anything like that. Because especially these wifeys, they help a lot too. But food is always a big plus for people out here, because majority of people I know out here, they rather eat than do drugs. So because
Hunger is worse than
it's worse. Yeah,
Malia's, I
yeah,
feel.
oh yeah. So hey, thank you. What's your name again?
Shorty.
Thank you, Shorty. Appreciate it.
It says you are in my thoughts and prayers. That's Cowboys.
No Cardinal stuff. Good, dude.
It's a good credit. You know what it
I read it. Yeah.
Okay.
It says, first, I want to say thank you for accepting this blessing bag. My family and Jimmy helped me make it for you. I only ask that you do me a favor and say a prayer for me as I battle my struggles with depression, anxiety, and awful thoughts as well. When you can, please pay forward and bless someone by simply being a friend and helping someone in need. I hope these items help out a little. Be safe and please call Art to go to treatment. We really do care and are praying for you. Love, Shorty. Thank you, Shorty.
Thank you.
Thank you guys, and thanks for this interview was a blessing, so maybe we'll see each other, and hopefully in a couple months, see where we're at, at the time.
Absolutely. I can't wait for an update. Okay.
Yeah, thank you,
Thank you
Hopefully you
guys.
find us because we're not gonna be out here.
Yeah, that's why we got your card. That's why we got your card.
Wherever you're at. Okay.
Yeah, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you.